Hello, I am back at Warriston again today. We are going to try and find the grave of Alexander Buchan or Buchanan. I'll put the spelling up. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, as per usual. There we go. He was born on the 11th of April, 1829, and he died at age 78 on the 13th of May, 1907. Now, the reason we're coming to see him today, he was a meteorologist, an oceanographer, and a botanist. I didn't think that was going to be the hardest word to say. And he is credited with establishing the weather map as the basis of modern weather forecasting. To put it very basically, he invented the weather map. It's pretty good. So yeah, we just got to walk a little bit along here to James Simpson, and then we're heading down the steps, and he's not too far from there. Oh yeah, I need to put a photo of him up because he has got quite the beard. It's certainly worth having a look at. There we go. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk about some of his achievements as well. I'll do that when we get to the grave, I think, yeah. Right, so we're at the steps heading down, and I think if I'm pointing correctly, sort of about there is where Alexander is. So we'll go and have a look at that. Yeah, and we'll read his headstone, and then we'll discuss what he did. Okay, let's make sure we have the right one. I believe we do. Yes, we do. Here we go. I'll read this. It's a little bit faded. In memoriam, Alexander Buchanan or Buchan, MALLDRFRS, birth date and death date and age, and also his wife, Sarah Ritchie. Hard to read. Looks like she died 1903, possibly. Age 73 years. That certainly tallies in with his ages as well. So yeah, but here he is, Alexander. Let's go through his achievements. Well, we'll start with his birth. He was born in a village to the north of Lochleven. That's his heritage and achievements. He was secretary of the Scottish Meteorological Society for 47 years, and he also was editor of their journal. He was a member of the Council of the Met Office, curator of the library for the Royal Society of Edinburgh, and he was also their vice president. He was instrumental in establishing the Ben Nevis Observatory, and he was the first recipient of the Simmons Gold Medal in 1902. 1982 would have been a bit late. Yeah, that's a meteorological award. He was the first recipient of that, and he's actually got an award named after him as well. He also wrote a few books, one of which, the Handy Book of Meteorology. I had to look online. A first edition of this book will set you back £114.59, but that does include shipping. So there we go, absolute bargain. Yeah, there's not an awful lot more I can say about Alexander. But yeah, the creator of the weather map, here he is in Warriston with his wife. Rest in peace, Alexander. Thanks for your work. Obviously, we do rely on the weather quite a lot here. It was only yesterday, that there was this place was closed because of the bad weather. So the weather forecasting, it's all connected. Yes, there we go. Right. Well, rest in peace, Alexander, and your wife Sarah. Okay. Bye.